Right, hello everybody, it's Sinol here. This is going to be hopefully a quick video on why Arcane is bad, why it's not worth doing, and why it's costing you money. So I have here some footage of 5 Arcanas. Now an Arcana takes 15 cards to create, and you get 3 per map, so that's 5 maps per Arcana, so these 5 took 25 maps to collect. Well, actually 26 because I died once, and if you die while you're doing a card, it just gets destroyed and you don't get it, which sucks. So here we go. This is the first one. The green chests I wasn't expecting anything from, but I mean, when you do this stuff, you get what you get, and I was trying to get the rainbow one that you see on the right here. So yeah, we didn't have much choice. I pretty much just got to the end, and then I was like, oh, I'll just pick up all these green ones because otherwise I'm just gonna have nothing. But yes, as you can see, we got no Flame Elementium so far. And then this one, also no Flame Elementium. Even from a rainbow you don't get them in 7-0. I should say this, I've only done this in 7-0, but it shouldn't be this unrewarding in 7-0. Like, people at all stages of the game should feel like the current season is rewarding, and that's not the case. So that was the second one. We got 3 Flame Elementium out of that. We're in the third one here. I won't spoil it, but we'll just keep watching, and then I already know how much Flame Elementium I get because I already recorded this video and I had the wrong scene selected, so it was just me talking and about something that you guys couldn't see, so I had to re-record it. But there's another 3 stack. The most I've seen is that 3 stack. I don't know if you can get higher than that in 7, but for the time this takes, you need to find it pretty much every chest. It is ridiculous. Now, to get the chest doubling like that, you only need her at level 1 to get the chest doubling, and so you can either have her at level 1 or I think the purple one at level 2. Well, level 1, and then I think level 2 or 3 increases the chance, and then the same with the blue one. So any of the 3 seasonal pets will give you a chance for the chest doubling. And I think if you get her to 3, it triples the chests as well, but I don't have that. I only did 40 rolls and I only got her twice, so she's only level 2. And the only thing level 2 does is give you, sometimes you get an extra card whenever you go into the minigame. And since most of the cards are not very good, it's kind of doesn't. Level 2 is not very good. So here we go. This is what, number 4? There's another 3 stack of FE. I'm just skipping all the combat because my character only does 16 million DPS, which for this stuff is just not enough. So this was the best one I had. We got 2 lots of FE out of this. And then I hold Alt so you can see that there's no other loot on the ground. And then this was the final one that I did. We got full chests again. These ones, I mean, a lot of purples, but you can't do anything with the stuff you get. I don't know. Maybe it's a lot better at higher tiers, you would hope so. Otherwise, people are just going to be opening purple chests and not getting any loot. You do get a lot of this like bubblegum stuff, but I mean, you get that mapping anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Plus, you'd find more of it mapping, and you'd make a lot more money mapping as well. I think I can't remember what my doubling chance is. It's around like 15-16% or something like that, so we probably should have seen her double more than what we do here, but we get unlucky. So I have the legendary pet at 2. Well, I'll just show you in a minute whenever I switch over to the game. So alright, so that's the loot. There was 18 Flame Elementium there, and then nothing else of note. And now I'm going to show you exactly why the Arcana is not worth doing. So I'm going to run the maps that I was doing to build those, which is Demi-Man Village. I'm running it without Quant, by the way, so if you did this with a Chaos card, you would make twice as much as what I'm making. So just keep that in mind. Oh, I was going to show you the pets. Okay, so this is what I use mapping, just general drop pets. It's just quant, and quant. It's basically what I've got there. And then whenever I go into Arcana, it puts these on. So I have 2, 4, and 6. So we have, as you can see, level 2 only gives you the extra note of Arcana. Level 4 here is just quant, but we did get, like if I got it one more time, we get 2% more for doubling. And then this one I maxed out because I got like 4 of these in one roll. So yeah. Okay, so the first one we're going to run is with the cards. Okay, so you're going to see how long these cards take. Some of the cards take a lot longer than the others, like the Emperor and Chariot. They take super long. I shouldn't have stood and fought that mob, but whenever you're doing cards, you don't want mobs chasing you in case you get Hanged Man, because it'll just stun you, and then the mobs will delete you. Okay, we got one of the fast cards. This is actually the fastest card, I think. All you do is just blast all the mobs, and then, yeah, that's it. And then you just die to all the damage that comes out. Just like that, see? Luckily the checkpoint's right there, so I think we lost that card, but it doesn't matter. You can see that I would have cleared it if I'd have just taken the time not to die. We're already at a minute. We would have finished the map if we weren't doing these cards already. So we got Devil again. This is going to be a fast one, actually. Unless the last card's Chariot or Emperor, then we're going to be in here for an extra minute. At least. Okay, we got 3 Devils. That's crazy, actually. So this is going to be actually super, super fast for these. I might run another one just so you can see what an actual run looks like. I mean, if you have a shit character, it takes longer, obviously, so... we just kind of skip all this stuff, because we don't need to fight it. It doesn't drop anything anyway. You probably don't need to clear the map after you do those, but, I mean, the map gives better loot than the Arcana, so I would definitely recommend doing the boss to get your beacons, because a beacon is worth more than Arcana would be. And you can sell the star shards. So even then, it still took 1:50 to finish that map, and that was that's probably the fastest you'll ever do it with my character. And this. So we'll just run another one really quickly. Reset the timer. Click that and go again. I mean, I feel like I did waste like maybe 5-10 seconds at the start of that other map. So, I mean, being generous, we'll say 1:40. And then here, okay, so we got the Emperor, so you're going to see this is going to be the other end of the spectrum. This is going to be the worst version of it. Because look at how long this takes. Look at how tanky that thing is. That was actually in a really good spot, so I got it down pretty quickly. If it spawns up here in the middle, it's terrible. This is the worst spot to get it right here. And as you can see, I'm running a turner because I actually wanted to make money while I was running the test, so... if anyone hasn't done this one, you see this one's big, glowy, golden one, just kill that. It's really fast. Actually, that might be the fastest one. And then this one's kind of annoying because the mobs can move while they're invisible. But if you just load your map up, you can see their little red circles. So you just chase them down. You pretty much have to stand on top of them, so if you're a ranged character, rest in piss, I guess. Rip Bozo. Yeah, so this is going to be another pretty quick one. I think the longest one for me is the ones that charge. So we won't count this in, so this will take like, well, depends if I die, it might take a bit longer. Can't pass up that money though. Okay, so that was like 15 seconds there. And then yeah, that's it, 1:50 again. So those were really quick runs. It usually takes me over 2 minutes, but we'll see what it takes without the Arcana stuff now, so which is lucky because this is my last beacon. Alright, without Arcana. So this should be, well, it will be twice as fast, unless I get a couple of like blades on top of each other, because then I'll definitely die and it'll take longer. So basically my mapping strategy is run through, kill all the Eterna stuff, kill the boss, get out. That's how I make all my money with this this setup here. Okay, looks like we might have... That must be right at the end of the map. Yeah, they're right here. It's a blade again. The good thing about these is if you have any of the beacon stuff that makes bosses drop beacons, those blades are bosses, so they can drop them. Yeah, so just over a minute here, minute and 1 second. So we saved 50 seconds at best, and at worst, it's more than 50 seconds. So, how long did it take to get those Arcanas? Let's say... I reckon it was taking me about 2.5 minutes per map, but we'll go with the minute 50. So, what's that? We'll just use 2 minutes as the benchmark. So 2 times 25. It takes just under an hour just to run the maps. And then it takes 2 to 4 minutes to do the dice minigame every time. So that's at best 10 minutes, at worst 20 for those. And then you have to actually go in and get the loot. And that takes 10 to 20 minutes each time as well, so that's another hour there. So all up, it was about 2 hours to get that 18 Flame Elementium, which is insane. And then you're just going to have to trust me on this one, because I've gained a few more of these since then, but when I worked it out, it was 12 Flame Elementium worth of these, and... what was it? It worked out to be 42. I had, between these two, just from the Eterna drops, I had 42 Flame Elementium in that hour that I spent. And then all the beacons that I had was another, it was like 41, 42. And I didn't even include these T8 beacons. So that's another 8 Flame Elementium. That's 2, that's 3. So that's what? 11. So if you add that on, it works out to be about 100 FE versus 18. So if I'd have spent the hour that I spent in Arcana just mapping instead, I would have made over 100 more Flame Elementium. So yeah, I would suggest if you're doing 7s, just do not run it. It's terrible. They'll probably buff it in a week. That's what they did with Frozen Canvas. That's what they do pretty much every league, actually. So they balance it around Time Mark 8 and Deep Space and Profound. And then everybody else gets screwed until enough people go, hey, we're going to quit if you don't fix this. And then they go, oh yeah, that's right. We're supposed to give drops to people who play T7 because that's 99% of the player base that we have. And then they fix it. So that's a little bit of sarcasm there, but I'm Australian. You're going to have to forgive that. We're sarcastic buggers. But yeah, so I would suggest not running Arcana. If you just want to make like 100 plus Flame Elementium an hour, even if you have a trash character like mine, throw these points into Arcana so it looks like this. Throw these points into Beacons so that it looks like this. You don't need these two. I'm just running Glacial Abyss, so I wanted more of them, so I'll put those 2 points in, but I'm trying to get down to this one because I don't use compasses. I just want to click and go and blast the map. I can't be bothered putting all these compasses in and buying stuff. That's not for me. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. Give it a shot. You'll make 100 at least an hour. If you clear the maps twice as fast as me, you'll make twice as much. If you run a card instead of just running a map that has no card, because these give 100% drop quantity, you'll make twice as much. So, you know, if you have a better character than me and you're clearing the map twice as fast, you can make 400 Flame Elementium an hour doing this, or more. And if you're doing 7-1 or 7-2, you'll get even more drops again. And as you can see, I'm only running 2 of these. If you have a better character, like I'm squishy as hell, so I can't run more, but you could run 4 of these. So yeah, give it a shot. It's really good. The beacons are selling really well. The Eterna stuff's selling really well. It's a good method of making money. Way better than Arcana. Arcana will just cost you money. Not worth doing at all. That's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.